between Mariah's Melody
two
and
years
the
ago continues to be held up. So top of the straight, through halfway. Forest Ranger just beginning to stack them up on his tail. Make time away to the left. The grey Sovereign Debt being joined in third by Mustashry. Gabriel with the noseband alongside Master of the World cheek pieces and far side Mondialiste. Heading on down now towards the final 3 furlongs. Forest Ranger with a half-length advantage. Make time ridden along. Crowley now crouching low between horses on Mustashry. Sovereign Debt is making his effort towards the near side. Further left, Master of the World and Gabriel. Mondialiste meanwhile picking up on the extreme right. Inside the last quarter mile they come. Forest Ranger, Mustashry, Sovereign Debt, Make Time, Master of the World and Gabriel. Still Forest Ranger. Mustashry though now joining in. Then Sovereign Debt. Mustashry comes to the pace setting Forest Ranger. Moves on. Mustashry by a half, by 3 parts of a length. Crowley again. Mustashry takes the Strensall. From Forest Ranger, Sovereign Debt, Master of the World and Gabriel.
Mustashry wins, well backed, and sends off the 5-2 favourite. Jim Crowley riding for Sir Michael Stiles, and sees off Forest Ranger, who was positively ridden by Tony Hamilton and has brought about a career best performance from the 3-year-old. Richard Fahey trains him. There's a gap back to the third, and that was the doughty Sovereign Debt, ridden more.
Richard for the Gala. 5 runners leave the stalls for this Davis Insurance Services Gala Stakes, and it's Big Country who immediately is allowed to stride on, pursued by Eugenio, who moves into second place. Line abreast for third. Mustashry moving up on the outside of the other blue and white colours of the grey Mirando. And Sparkplug, a regular in this race, currently is just towards the back of the field. So Big Country allowed to stretch on by Ryan Moore, leads down the back straight by just over a length. Eugenio poised in second place. Sparkplug has moved through to share third place at this stage with Mustashry, and it's Mirando who's dropped out the back last of all as they make their way towards the 7 furlong point. Big Country allowed to use this big stride out in front and continues to show the way. Extends the advantage 2 lengths over Eugenio in second. In third place, Sparkplug on the inside of Mustashry. Mirando remains the back marker. So preparing shortly to begin the left-hand turn, or right-hand turn I should say, out of the back straight. And out in front is a Big Country who will lead that turn. Leading by just over a length, Eugenio in second place still travels kindly enough. All of the rivals well within themselves. Big Country is just being asked to stretch out in front and having a good look around that turn. Leads from Eugenio in second. No change in the play behind. Mustashry on the outside of Sparkplug. And last of all is Mirando. So Big Country just being chipped along by Ryan Moore to try and extend. Eugenio poised in second place. On the outside is Mustashry, then Sparkplug. Mirando at the back of the pack. Big Country, as he saved out in front. It's raced a little idly, which might help him as he continues to climb up the hill. Eugenio in second. Big Country's found a little bit on the front end. Mustashry, then Sparkplug. Big Country just slightly disorganised, galloping past the 2, but still has the initiative here. Eugenio, Mustashry, Sparkplug is being pulled out. Mirando flat to the boards. Now Mustashry in blue and white. Big Country finding on the inside, and between the pair, Eugenio and old Sparkplug trying to join in as well. Mustashry, Big Country from in third place. Eugenio, Sparkplug and Mirando. Mustashry's got to the front. Sparkplug continues to close at Big Country, but it's Mustashry in a bunch finish for the Gala that beats Sparkplug. Close for third between Big Country and Eugenio. Mirando closed up late, but was still last to 5.
Victory for Mustashry. His penultimate run was a win in Group 3 company, but it was sufficiently long ago that he slid into this race, a listed race, unpenalised, and won on fast ground that he likes.
They're all in now, ready to go, and away they go for the Allen Wood Plumbing and Heating Park Stakes Group 2, and a lovely even break as well. On the near side, Radiance in the yellow jacket. Over on the far side there, Mustashry is also disputing the early pace. The red headgear and red colours of Unfortunately is up there too. Pressing stable companion Radiance as they settle down. The white cap Dutch Connection behind with Tamiris, and above the rest Dubai, Oh This Is Us. And as they come down towards the halfway point, Breton Rock, the previous winner of the race, is in last place but well in touch. On the far side then Mustashry. On the near side is Radiance. Between horses Frankie Dettori's got Unfortunately there with every chance. Dutch Connection is on the near side there, the Chestnut, followed then by Dubai. Tamaris is buried in amongst them with above the rest. The last 2 at the moment, Breton Rock and Oh This Is Us, as the pace begins to lift a little bit now. They approach the final 2 furlongs. fanned across the track, though. A lot of chances. Mustashry might just be in front. Dutch Connection is running a big one today. He's coming through strongly. Dubai with every chance. Oh, This Is Us hasn't quite picked up just yet. A furlong left to go. Dubai coming through strongly from Dutch Connection and Mustashry. And then Oh, This Is Us. 3 horses in a line as they race up towards the line. Mustashry pulls out a bit more for Jim Crowley. Mustashry's won it from Dubai in second. Oh, This Is Us ran on pretty well. Dutch Connection ran down back in fourth.
So coming in, Regal Reality to complete the lineup. 5 strong for the Shadwell Joel Stakes. We are ready to go. They're off. An accidental agent was markedly slowly away. Looked as though he was half snoozing off there in stall number 1. And he's missed the beat by 3 to 4 lengths. Needs a bit of chasing along early on. Mustashry bounced out of the gates well. Being pursued by Zabiel Prince, who briefly had to think about coming down the middle of the track, but now goes straight over to rejoin and head Mustashry over towards the far rail. Rider Sylvester de Souza just looking around to see if he can put himself on the rail, which he's now done, and Mustashry and Zabiel Prince have just changed places now. Zabiel Prince in front of Mustashry. Meanwhile, Regal Reality and Zonderland watch on. Regal Reality third place on the outside with that blue cap. Zonderland with the white. He's on the rail, and the back marker is Accidental Agent, who's made life tougher for himself after that slow start. Heading then well past halfway in the Shadwell Joel Stakes with Zabiel Prince after his long layoff, leading by a length to Mustashry in second place. Zonderland nosing ahead of Regal Reality, both now encouraged along, and Accidental Agents being pushed along as well to the back end of the field. Race has not gone his way at all as Zabiel Prince tries to stretch them heading down into the dip. They've got just a furlong and a half left to go. Zabiel Prince, Sylvester de Souza, Mustashry trying to come at him again out of the dip. Mustashry finding his second wind. Zabiel Prince now been headed. Mustashry goes on from Zabiel Prince. Then we've got Regal Reality and Zonderland. Great finish, Mustashry from Zabiel Prince. Mustashry, disappointing memories in this race 12 months ago, banished. He's beaten Zabiel Prince. Regal Reality and Zonderland were next, and Accidental Agent was never a player after fluffing the start badly.
Mustashry makes it 3 wins from 4 starts in 2018, sent off the solid 15 to 8 market leader. He had to fight, though, and fight hard to see off Zabiel Prince, returning from a lengthy average.
Big race, soft ground suits him well, and could see him running really well in a race like that, to be honest. And you know, he's very game as well, isn't he? As well as Mustashry, he's not really given an inch out in front. He's just plain and simple being beaten by a slightly better horse on the day. But I think I had someone say the other day about Mustashry would do a job in, if you went down under to Australia for a few of their big races, and you can certainly see him doing that, couldn't you, if they did want to.
They're off. They race, and I Can Fly is fractionally the last one of them to get out of the stalls. The red jacket of Le Bravido's dropped in behind as well. Mythical Magic and the yellow of Ostilio, the first 2 to show. Behind those, Romanized and Mustashry, and then Lawrence, the white cap nearest the grandstand side, comes through to chase the leader. In behind those, Without Parole and the grey Lord Glitters, and then comes Beat the Bank, a blue and white jacket. He's on the right as we look down the course. Billiston Brook is next, and then Romanized, who's dropped a few places. Le Bravido is tracked by I Can Fly, so Dance a Lot towards the rear of the field. Accidental Agent is the back marker, and the distinguishing white cap of Sharjah Bridge is just ahead of him. But already they get down to halfway in this Al Shakab Lockinge, and the yellow of Ostilio bowls along in front to the white cap of Lawrence, the blue jacket of Mythical Magic, and then the nose-banded head of Beat the Bank, who's encouraged to get closer. Bilston Brook in red sleeves right there with these. Lord Glitters is next. Lord Parole towards the left as they now head down towards the final quarter mile. Ostilio and Lawrence together. Mustashry delivering a challenge. So Dance a Lot behind those. Beat the Bank is labouring on the extreme right. So Dance a Lot running on. I Can Fly behind those. Le Bravido well beaten off and being eased up is Without Parole. Mustashry has come to challenge Lawrence now. And Mustashry and Jim Crowley have grabbed the lead and move on by a length and a half. Accidental Agent is flying through with the orange cap, but it's Mustashry who's clear. Mustashry wins in good style. Lawrence is second. Accidental Agent in third. Romanized behind those. Then Le Bravido and I Can Fly.
Mustashry has won the Al Shakab Lockinge Stakes under Jim Crowley for Sir Michael Stourton, has done so at 9-1 and has run down the very brave Lawrence, an accidental agent on the far side, running a big race.
Hoops, white stars on the sleeves, the last one for the Godolphin Challenge Stakes set. They're off. A race 7 furlongs is the trip. Shine So Bright, the grey and favourite, was the last of the quintet to get away from the starting stalls. The pale jacket, light blue of Solar Gold and James Doyle, headed now by Mustashry on Jim Crowley. The royal blue and white striped cap shows in front. Shine So Bright, the grey, has moved through, taking quite a grip early on for Sylvester and is now disputing second place with Solar Gold. There'd be about 2 lengths behind those to Lemato, looking for a hat-trick of victories in this Godolphin Stud and Stable Staff Award Challenge Stakes. Ryan Moore, green jacket and white cap on the right there. Next to him is Andrea Zeni on Oh This Is Us in the purple and white colours. There would be about 3, maybe 4 lengths maximum between them. They've just got down past halfway. Mustashry strides along nicely in front by a length and a half. Shine So Bright in second place, the far side of him, the light blue jacket James Doyle on Solar Gold. Then Lemato beginning to get into top gear in 4th place. Then comes Oh This Is Us as Mustashry tries to get away from them as he heads down to the dip. His 4 rivals are in line behind him on the right. Oh This Is Us is moving through with Lemato. Dropping out is Shine So Bright. It's Mustashry heading up the hill. Lemato giving chase, is a length behind in second position. Mustashry continues to be in front, and that is where he stays. Mustashry beat Lemato. Oh This Is Us behind those, and Solar Gold in 4th.
The Lockinge winner's back under his penalty, and he wins the Challenge Stakes at 2-1 for Sir Michael Stourton and Jim Crowley. He makes all the running to win as well. He got the lead, not Shine So Bright, and he conceded that 3-year-old 4.